Hello, welcome to the online open hour for the Somerset College Senior School. I'm Vanessa Bourne, the admissions liaison at Somerset College in Somerset West, situated in the beautiful Western Cape. Thank you for making the time to join us today. While we enjoy welcoming visitors to our campus, an online session allows us the opportunity to reach parents and students around the world. Regardless of where you live, we have an exciting program lined up for you today. We hope that it will inspire you to book a tour and visit our beautiful campus.
During this session, you will experience what truly makes Somerset College special. It's a place where talent meets purpose and passion. During my time here as head at Somerset College, I've been blown away by the sense of community. This can really be regarded as an oasis where each person belongs. My name is Jacques Nel. I am blessed and privileged to be the executive head at this wonderful and incredible institution, an institution that became my home, my oasis in 2024. So at Somerset College, nothing is left to chance. Every program, every minor detail is intentionally crafted and developed so that we can give our students the best possible journey and experience. Whether it's through rigorous academics, the arts, sports, developing them as leaders, serving our community, this is an all-round experience where we prepare our students to be global citizens. This is a launchpad for success. It's a successful story that has passed from generation to generation of students that have come through our facility and our campus. It is well known out in the community that Somerset College is in a league of its own. Time and time again, we hear from universities how well Somerset College students perform. They stand out in the classroom. So the question is why? It's because they are prepared, they are future fit, they are resilient, and they've got an incredible foundation to put them in a position to make a success of their lives. So one would say, is this a valuable investment? Absolutely. 10 years from now, you will marvel at the adult your child would have become after they've been through our journey. There's something really special about this place. Let's call it the X factor. It is something that you can only feel. It's not something that you can read in the prospectus or on a website. It is when you truly walk the corridors of this school campus, when you can just feel the spirit that is alive here. Whether it be students' laughter in the classroom or on the corridors, whether it is the quiet resolve or effort during an exam venue, whether it be the huddles on the sports field, regardless of whatever situation is, there's really a spirit that is alive that one just cannot explain. It is when you put on this red and blue and you wear this crest on your heart that it becomes part of your DNA. It becomes of something of your being. It's a goosebump moment. It's a moment where you experience more, you want more, and you just want to fly. And that is what makes Somerset College different. So as this becomes part of your DNA, that is what makes this place unmistakably Somerset College. Only those who have walked here, who have been schooled here, who have learned here, who have led here, will truly know what that means. So I want to leave you with a thought. The 3 C's. Choice, chance, change. Make the right choice to give your child the chance to change them, to become a future citizen, a global citizen, somebody who's future ready to make a difference in the world out there. Join Somerset College now. Your child's journey starts here. This is the place where your child will become, where they will belong, and where they will most definitely go beyond.
Every great journey begins with a single step. For some, it's stepping into a classroom for the first time. For others, it's the moment they realize, I belong here. At Somerset College, we see the potential in every child. Our purpose is to nurture that potential with care, intention, and belief. This isn't just a place to learn. It's a space where students are seen, known, and challenged. Not just prepared for exams, but equipped for life. This is a place of discovery, of aspiration and significance, where dreams are given room to grow. Each journey here is unique, an experience shaped by opportunity and purpose. On the field, on the stage, in service of others, our students rise, driven by curiosity, strengthened by values, guided by purpose. From the first day to the final send-off, this is a journey of becoming, of growing into who you are meant to be. And when the time comes, they step forward, not just with qualifications in hand, but with character, courage, and conviction in their stride. Welcome to Somerset College, where excellence is personal, potential is nurtured, and every future begins with purpose.
Somerset College is a beacon of academic excellence, having maintained a bachelor's pass rate of 100%, an average of 4.2 distinctions per student, and having 8 students with averages of 90% and above in the 2024 academic year. But it's not just about the results, it's about the journey to achieve the results. And Somerset College is all about supporting each student in the way that is best for them. Teachers at Somerset College care. I remember staying behind after class one day, not because I didn't understand the topic, but because I wanted to explore the subject deeper, to really get a better understanding. My teacher didn't just entertain my curiosity, she matched it. We spent a few minutes bouncing ideas off of each other about stars and black holes that weren't even in the curriculum. And that willingness to go the extra mile for a student is not unusual here. It is part of Somerset College, and that is the difference. If you are someone who wants a school that supports your interests and passions, then Somerset College is the place for you.
So when I say the word academics, there are so many different things that pop into mind. Marks, examinations, university acceptances. Yes, those things are important. Why? Because they open doors. But dare I challenge you to say, or to think, that academics, or great academics, are about things far greater than that. Our children grow up in a world that changes more rapidly than ever in humankind. They face global uncertainty, automation, artificial intelligence. We all know that our children will be working and moving into a world where they're going to pursue jobs that don't even exist yet. So for us as a school, it's important. Do we prepare students to achieve great marks? Or do we prepare our students to thrive in a world that hasn't been established yet, that hasn't been developed yet? That changes everything. It changes what we teach, how we teach. It changes the experience of the child in the classroom. It changes what we value as a school. Yes, we are very proud of our academic achievements. At Somerset College, our students have 2 options. They can either follow the National Senior Certificate through the IB, or they can follow the Cambridge program with our AS and A levels, which you would hear more about in a different insert. All of our academic programs are integrated with our very exciting, innovative ESTEAM program. Science, technology, engineering, maths, entrepreneurship, they are very, very important elements of how we prepare our students for this future. We are also very proud that since its inception, Somerset College has boasted with 100% bachelor degree pass. That is something that we hold dear and that we strive towards, because we believe in opening doors for our students, not just to get into university, but to be global citizens beyond the gates of Somerset College. We are very proud of our results, but we don't chase statistics, because statistics does not tell you the story of every single person. Every young person at our school has a different story. They have different dreams, they have different challenges, they have different obstacles they need to overcome. We believe in a personalized learning experience at Somerset College. Our responsibility is not to produce identical students. Our responsibility is to make sure that every single student reaches their own potential, because education is deeply personal. It's different for every individual. So sometimes overcoming that individual hurdle or that challenge and celebrating that progress is a far greater achievement and acknowledgement for a student than achieving a distinction. Great schools know that academic excellence is not created by pressure. It is created through relationships. A student that is known becomes curious. A student that feels known will ask more questions. And that is what's really, really important for us at Somerset College. is that education is deeply personal. The relationships that our staff have with our students is something that really is a top priority and something that we hold dear. Yes, it is important to us that our students master the IB curriculum or the Cambridge curriculum, that they become independent thinkers, that they can think critically, that they can be analytical about the content that they're about to master. But again, academics is about far more than that. We believe in developing the child holistically, that they can take their rightful place in society, that they can become effective communicators, independent thinkers, creative thinkers, people with integrity, global citizens, and people that are ready to go and change the world. Young adults who can collaborate, embrace innovation, lead with integrity, and who are lifelong learners. Those are things that are really true and dear at Somerset College. Because lifelong learning doesn't stop with matric. Matric is purely a launch pad. It is wonderful when our old oaks come back to our school 10, 15 years down the line and they just remember all the wonderful experiences at the school. It's interesting, they don't often speak about their mathematics exam or the history exam. They speak about the values of the school, those deep, meaningful moments, those moments where they were taught about integrity, about what is important, to embrace innovation, how to be creative, and how to just be people who feel deeply, who care deeply, and who really make a difference. Those are the things that have enabled them to flourish. Flourish at university, in businesses, engineering firms, in classrooms. Doesn't matter what sector. Our students are born to fly. I think the greatest element of an academic program is not what they know, but it is who people become. So at Somerset College, we believe that academic excellence and human excellence go together. We want our students to leave here with outstanding results, but more importantly, we want our students to leave with character, purpose, curiosity, and a whole lot of courage.
At Somerset College, we believe that equipping our students for the future means more than just delivering content. It means preparing them in a way that they can not only navigate change, but drive it and thrive in it. And this is epitomized by our motto of think, challenge, and change. ESTEAM stands for entrepreneurship, science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. But more than an acronym, it represents a cross-curricular, future-focused experience, which is technology-rich but deeply human. We've moved beyond the siloed subjects of the past to create an inspiring and innovative experience that reflects the world that our students are growing into. In ESTEAM, our students don't just learn, they explore, iterate, collaborate, design, and problem solve. They're given voice and choice, and working independently or in teams, they are solving the problems that matter today, driven by the needs of the world and by their own curiosity. Whether they are debating ethical considerations of human settlement in space, or designing artwork using artificial intelligence, our students are building the skills that matter today. Collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and above all, creativity. Creativity in our context is not just about art. It's about being resourceful. It's about problem solving, finding new solutions to problems. It is the bedrock of innovation and one of the greatest predictors of success in the futures of our children, in work and in their personal lives. We are proud to be creating and nurturing this foundation so early on. Every student at Somerset College from grade 000 to grade 11 has ESTEAM embedded in the school day or the opportunity to participate in our exciting afternoon clubs, such as rocketry, robotics, and more. But more than that, the ESTEAM approach permeates our teaching and learning. It's part of how students experience learning as something connected, purposeful, and real. At its heart, ESTEAM at Somerset College is about developing future-fit individuals, young people who can think independently, who can lead, and who can contribute meaningfully to the world. It's one of the ways in which we live our values of dignity, aspiration, creativity, and contribution. It's one of the many ways in which we nurture young people to thrive during their school days and beyond.
Somerset College is proud to be recognised as a Cambridge International School by Cambridge International Education. Introduced at Somerset College in 2015, our Cambridge program runs parallel to the IEB curriculum, giving our students a chance to achieve an internationally recognised qualification in the same time that they would have achieved grade 12. Students begin the program in January, completing their AS in their first year and writing their first AS exams in October, November of that year. The A2 year is completed in the second year, again writing their exams in the October-November exam series. Cambridge and IEB students do not share classes, but the lesson times and break times are exactly the same. This allows our Cambridge and IEB students to integrate, allowing the Cambridge students to take part in assemblies, chapel and mentor sessions with the IEB students. This holistic approach ensures that every Cambridge student enjoys the same educational benefits as every other student in the school, building new friendships, developing new talents, and adding to the life of Somerset College. Here at Somerset College, AS students are seen as grade 11 students, and A-level or A2 students are seen as final year grade 12 students, ensuring that they enjoy the full Somerset College experience throughout their journey. At Somerset College, the Cambridge program offers more than just an internationally recognised qualification. For many of our students, Somerset College is more than just a school. It is a home away from home. We welcome Cambridge students from around South Africa and from countries across the world, creating a diverse international community where different cultures and perspectives enrich everyday life. Whether students arrive from nearby or from across the globe, they become valued members of the Somerset College family from their very first day. The Cambridge subjects offered at Somerset College are carefully selected as facilitating subjects, those highly valued by universities because they provide students with the strongest academic foundation for a wide range of degree programs. The flexibility of the Cambridge curriculum also allows students to tailor their subject choices to meet the admission requirements of universities in different countries, giving them exceptional freedom when planning their futures. Within a supportive community on a beautiful campus, and with opportunities that extend across the globe, our students are empowered to become confident, compassionate, and capable young adults, ready to shape the future wherever it may take them.
Hello, my name is Kate Rankin and I'm an A-level student at Somerset College. I take English Literature, English Language and History. So I started my A-levels journey when I was in grade 11 and I took the AS curriculum. A-levels is a very interesting curriculum in that you really choose how much effort you want to put into it. It's a challenging curriculum, I'm not going to lie, but in that challenge, you really grow and bond with the people in your year. We're very fortunate to have really small classes, so you really get to know the people around you and you get to work in a very cooperative and learning environment. You get to develop really strong relationships with your teachers and they allow you to enter the world of tertiary education with the comfort and help and guidance of a high school environment. I'm very grateful for the teachers that I've had. They've been really excellent. A common misconception about the Cambridge curriculum is that we're quite set off from the rest of the school. And personally, I don't think that's true. As I mentioned before, Cambridge is really what you make of it. So if you want to get involved and take the opportunities that we have here, you're more than welcome to. I've managed to do so much while still being a Cambridge student. Cambridge has really been an extraordinary experience for me. I've loved every minute of it, despite its challenging nature. So I really encourage you looking into the Cambridge program. If you're someone like me who loves school and loves learning and are motivated by the pursuit of knowledge, Cambridge is an excellent option for you. I really hope to see you around here sometime soon because Cambridge has really been an extraordinary journey for me and I've loved every minute of it.
A heartfelt welcome to the STU, Student Development Unit at Somerset College. Our team consists of 3 people. We have an administrator who assists with all invigilation bookings where accommodations are applicable. makes appointments for both me and my colleague. Our expertise lies within education. I'm a qualified social worker and my colleague has a master's degree in educational neuroscience, which obviously makes her ideal to assist students with learning support, how to study and how to go about unlocking their full potential. This is a place where we don't only focus on academic support, but we also offer socio-emotional support as we want our students to thrive and grow and become young adults that can help themselves all over the world. The STU offers academic support. This would include study support, guidance with regards to exam techniques, study skills, etc., executive skills training. Also, we look at possible barriers to learning and how to assist students to navigate that. We do the necessary applications to the IEP, where a barrier to learning would require an accommodation. Our students are assured of a non-judgmental acceptance of where they are. We are here to assist them and to look at possible tools to acquire, to flourish emotionally. No problem is too big or too small to warrant our attention. At the STU, we are focused on the holistic development of each individual, each student in our school, and therefore we participate in the outdoor education program. We attend camps, love to be part of Trek, and the idea with that is that we are always available to assist where needed. We are there for our boarding students as we take specific care and form part of the boarding team. And then we're also involved with the orientation of new students if and when needed. Important to know that we do not participate in the disciplinary process, although we will be involved with restorative action. Here we assist our students to unlock their full potential and thrive.
Trek.
When I look back on Trek, the first thing that comes to mind is how different the experience was from anything I've ever experienced before. After the first Trek meeting we had with the school, I was extremely nervous because cycling, hiking and rowing for 27 days is really unheard of in any other school or any other experience that is available to us. And the build up to Trek was very nerve-wracking and also very exciting at the same time. When the bell went off for track for the first group leaving, I remember I could just feel the excitement building up while we were counting down the days to depart. And there were a lot of tough times, especially for me. The first week, we're still getting to know our group because we get put together in the group and it's people that you wouldn't necessarily be friends with or talk to, but also integrated with your friends as well. So the first week is very, I would say, community building with everyone, because you're still learning how everyone reacts to things and just everyone's personalities and everything. And obviously the first night, I would say, was extremely rough for me because my mattress popped on the first night. But the school did really well in taking care of all the challenges and difficulties that we faced. But I think mainly Trek was very eye-opening as well, because we do community days, and a memory I have is we went to Greyton and we went to an underprivileged school and we spent time with all the kids, and just seeing the community and how things work compared to how life works for us and what we have is very eye-opening, and it makes you really appreciate what we have, just seeing other people and how they live and their experiences and their everyday. For me, Trek wasn't just about the distance that we covered. It was more about the friendships and the connections that were made with each other throughout the entire 27 days. And there were days where it was really tough and where you missed home. But I think in the moment, we were all just thinking, wow, how nice would it be to be in my bed right now, or to be clean, to have all the food we could eat. But looking back on Trek, I think I would give anything to be in the mountains again and to share the experiences with each other, because I think that's what Trek is all about, not just hiking or cycling or rowing. It's about the connections that you form, not only with friends, but also with your AAs and the girl groups as well on rest days. So I think that's one thing that I'll take away from Trek, is it's not just about what you do and the distance that you covered, but more about the end result and how much closer it brings you with people.
The outdoor education program at Somerset College is arguably one of the biggest in South Africa, and it's a pillar of our students' experiences here. In grade 8, we have the MISPA camp, where students get the opportunity to get to know each other, their tutors, and the student leaders. In grade 9, we have our 28-day adventurous journey, where students explore the Western Cape and do some real self-discovery. In grade 10, the Cedarburg camp, we spend a week in the beautiful Cedarburg, and here the focus is on planning and organization, and the grade grows together closer as now becoming the seniors at Somerset College. The grade 11 leadership camp focus on leadership activities, where they explore different leadership styles in adventurous activities. Why do we prioritize it? There are many reasons. Outdoor education develops resilience, teamwork, leadership, and the opportunity to make lifelong friendships. It teaches problem solving in a real-world environment, and it gives our students the chance to disconnect from screens and reconnect with themselves. Teenagers are full of questions, and they are discovering who they are. Spending time with themselves, in silence, surrounded by nature, gives them the space to think, to reflect, and to truly see. In the beauty of the mountains, rivers, and open spaces around us, our students learn lessons no classroom can provide. Outdoor education is not just an activity, but opportunity to become a well-rounded Somerset College student.
Drama at Somerset College is truly a place for everyone and anyone. Whether you've had no interest in drama previously, or you've always had a burning urge to perform on the stage. As for myself, when coming into grade 8, I had no interest in drama whatsoever, and my acting experience was limited to the compulsory primary school plays. But quickly, after coming to Somerset College, due to the many performance opportunities, such as the in-house plays, the school play, as well as the various drama evenings, I constantly had opportunities to practice and hone the skill of acting. And due to the welcoming nature of the teachers within the drama department, the drama for me became such an important place and a safe place where I could discover myself as well as be creative and embrace a passion which I never knew I had. Drama at Somerset College has really allowed me to grow as a person in self-confidence, as well as maybe become friends with people I never would have otherwise. So drama at Somerset College is definitely a place for anyone and everyone.
When I arrived at Somerset College, I had never sung or performed in public before, but within weeks of joining the high school in grade 8, I felt inspired to sing in front of the whole school. And I've seen that video, and looking back now, the quality is not my finest performance, but that's not what matters, because what I remember about it was the response I received from the school. Nothing but encouragement and kind words, which inspired me to keep performing, playing, singing, until now, where I would hope that the quality is a bit better. And I feel as though the school supports me in my musical journey. Ever since that first performance in grade 8, music at Somerset College became a space where I discovered a confidence I didn't know I had. I kept on performing, playing, speaking in front of people until any nerves I had gave way into complete joy. I picked up new instruments, I joined ensembles, and I took part in Pop's concert, where creativity flows freely and music becomes a place for inspiration and a place for confidence to be built. In Pop's concert, every performer is truly celebrated. Even if you're on the tambourine or if you're the lead singer, everyone is valued. And there's nowhere I've felt that spirit more than in our music center, and especially in the jazz band. I feel as though I am part of a community, I feel valued, I feel like I'm part of something meaningful. And at Somerset College, it feels like music is more than just part of your education, it's a shared language of belonging. Whether you have a lot of musical skill or none at all, when you join Somerset College, you'll feel encouraged and inspired to start your musical journey. Music here isn't just about skill, it's about becoming the most confident, inspired, and prepared version of yourself.
When adults reflect on their school years, it's very rarely the classroom that comes to mind. It's the shared experiences, being in a play, playing in a band, singing in a concert, or cheering on the sports fields that seem to stay with them. These moments build identity, friendship, and belonging. In today's rapidly changing world, a rich cultural education is no longer a luxury, but a necessity. It's where creativity, character, and global awareness are shaped. It's also where students find community and explore what it truly means to be a human. This is especially true in a world of emerging AI. At Somerset College, every student engages in their grade 8 and 9 year with at least 2 of the arts, that is visual arts, dramatic arts, and music. In grade 10, they have a further choice of design, which they may take through to matric. Beyond the classroom, our cultural program is vibrant. Activities like the annual drama production and student-led initiatives like POPs give students the opportunity to take full ownership of the product. These student-driven projects encourage initiative, teamwork, and real-world skills. What I believe truly sets Somerset College apart is the entrepreneurial edge which comes with our cultural experiences. Students take ownership, from choosing material to forming ensembles and managing timelines. These are future-ready processes, future-ready skills, and creative processes which really set them up for life. What is wonderful to see is the buy-in right across the grades. So, in our rapidly changing world, cultural education is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity.
What emotions run through your body when you hear the word sport? Excitement, dread, competition, maybe even a little bit of fear. But for everyone it's different. At Somerset College, there's something for everyone. For me, it's about the friendships, the team talks, the late night practices, the laughs, and the personal growth along the way. Sport has shaped almost every part of my journey here. From nervously standing on the side of the polo pool and hockey field in grade 8, eager but unsure, to now captaining both first teams in matric, I've learned that winning and success is not our only goal. It's about showing up. It's about having fun, but most importantly, it's about playing for the team of girls next to you. At Somerset College, you may not always walk off the field or out the polo pool with a win, but you leave with something far more powerful: resilience, teamwork, spirit, and pride. We show up, we improve, we support each other, and that's something far more powerful than a scoreboard. What I'll carry with me long after school isn't the stats or the results, but rather the loud bus rides, the team talks, the change room debriefs, the laughs, and the fun along the way. From the thrill of the Neisner Water Polo Tournament to lifting the Hockey Challengers Cup with the first team girls I'd fought beside all season are the moments I'll never forget. Sport at Somerset College has taught me how to lead, how to lose with grace, and how to win with humility. It showed me the power of consistency, of backing each other, and of something far greater than yourself. As an individual, you win, no matter the result. And as a school, we nurture and support you, always.
Well, Somerset College is a very warm, friendly place, environment that we also really enjoy with our students playing a lot of sports. We also have this sense of pride and sense of belonging that our kids really enjoy at Somerset College. From 000 all the way to matric, the idea is that we create this journey for the child and a pathway for them to enjoy right through when they walk out these gates. Sport is like a classroom for us. Win, lose, draw, we learn important values, which these kids can also take through to the classroom and apply academically. And in saying that, we create students that are resilient, humble, and also show a lot of good leadership skills on the field, which they also apply to day-to-day basis. This is going right through from 000 all the way through to matric. And it's a part of a journey for us and create pathways for these students. At Somerset College, we are very fortunate to have world-class facilities and as well high-performance facilities. These facilities also cater for students that are maybe starting sports for the first time and as well very competitive and wanting to push for national levels. We are very fortunate as well to have 2 hockey astros with a mini astro on the side, 4 rugby fields, 4 cricket fields, 5 netball courts, 6 tennis courts, 2 squash courts, 1 swimming pool, and soon we will have a beautiful indoor center for swimming and water polo. And we also have an indoor rowing gym with an indoor cricket facility that has been used 24/7, 365. The real magic actually is where we have specialized head of departments that are running our sport program from all the way from cricket all the way through to rowing. These people have competed at high level, especially international, and as well some locally and as well provincial. With this, we have kind of a streamline with our coaches that we give constant feedback to our kids and as well to our coaches. The exposure for our kids is extremely incredible, ranging from local leagues, regional tournaments, top tier national tournaments around the major sporting codes. Besides all of this, the tours and the exposure, it's not just about going onto a plane or on a bus. It's actually creating memories and moments for our kids that they can take through in their life and continue building those relationships and friendships throughout these years. Sometimes for a new grade 8 can be quite nerve-wracking, but at Somerset College we can really assure you that there's a place for everyone. We have people that are very understand how to work with kids from different ranges of being competitive or just maybe wanting to learn a new skill, and there is a space for everyone. We take sport and academics quite seriously in saying that we actually correlate a lot with the academic staff, trying to figure out a great balance and workload for all our students. Sometimes we have to personalize certain programs for certain individuals so that they can easily make sure that they get to all the practices and still do their academics and still pass with great marks. We would love for you guys to come through and enjoy the environment that I've just spoken about, and experience it for yourself, the spirit, the buzz, the energy, the passion around our staff and our students and teachers And yeah, we look forward to seeing you soon.
There are 2 boarding houses at Somerset College, Founders House for girls and Vineyard House for boys.
Most of us joined boarding in grade 8, possibly leaving home for the first time and not knowing what to expect.
Right from the start, we had an opportunity for bonding and to settle in.
We are required to stay in for the first weekend to enjoy activities with the boarding house staff.
Here, your fellow boarders soon turn into your siblings, and here we go to a school where we mature and live in a nurturing environment.
We encourage to personalize our rooms with our own bedding to help create a more homely feel.
We have to keep our rooms tidy and expect to be punctual.
Having friends from all over the world is one of the coolest things about boarding.
We have boarders from Mozambique, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Lesotho, UAE and Bermuda, and have previously hosted students from Ireland, Italy, Germany and France.
Although your real family may be far, boarding feels like family.
A nursing sister is responsible for taking care of the sick and administering daily medication. Cleaning of the houses is managed by a team of cleaning staff. For the boarders' safety, the college makes use of a fingerprint access control system. Security guards are on duty 24/7. During second break, boarders receive lunch in the dining hall. The heads of boarding, head students of both houses, and the kitchen manager meet regularly to ensure that good catering standards are maintained.
Here we can go into young adults and learn responsibility and to be independent.
We learn to manage our time and to balance academic and sports.
Since we live at boarding, we have the added bonus of all the facilities within walking distance.
Everything here is made to make us feel comfortable and at home.
Each house has a common room with a small kitchen area and television facilities. All meals are provided in the dining room, and catering is managed by our in-house team of caterers. The boarding house staff is committed to supporting the students. Their love and care, the delicious meals prepared by the catering staff, and having a feeling of security and comfort makes their home away from home a truly wonderful place. Sharing their experiences makes them a tight-knit family. Typical outings for the students, under the supervision of the boarding staff, include going to the beach, shopping centres, Waterstone Village is the closest centre, the cinema, V&A Waterfront, Lawrenceford Night Market, Stellenbosch, and hiking in the Helderberg.
The Somerset College boarding experience offers us a balanced quality of life.
Here we live as a family and become lifelong friends. Shall we go?
I think we should. What subjects did you have today?
What about yours?
I had triple-double.
We invite you to come and meet us and learn more about boarding at our school.
When I first came to boarding, it felt weird leaving my dad for the first time with all my bags and coming into a new, huge family, you know? There's like 70 of us and I don't know even a % of those people, and now I have to just spend the rest of my time for 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my first night, I was tossing and turning, so scared on how I was gonna pass inspection the next day, but luckily, each grade A had a mentor in matric who helped them get through it, which was really nice because with my mom gone and a new environment, you don't know who you can talk to. It's nice to have someone who has had this experience and knows what to do.
Because everyone was so nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like everyone had already been through this boarding experience before. And then when I first got here, the matrics obviously wanted to talk to us grade 8s to make sure we were doing okay and how we were feeling in the boarding house. I think my first experience that really helped me connect with the boarding house was me and a matric, and he helped me with my homework or something like that during prep, which is our study time.
And being together for every single meal really bonds us all together as a family. Like, it makes you gain so many lifelong friendships in the blink of an eye.
And they also helped us get into the routine. I mean, you start your day off by waking up, 6:30, got to ring the bell, wake up the whole house, get ready for inspection, put on your uniform, inspected by the matrics, making sure you represent the face of the boarding house with dignity and respect. And then there's the meals that come afterwards throughout the day, breakfast, tea, lunch, and dinner, which are all served by the boarding house.
It's so nice to learn about where everyone comes from, what they do in their countries and everything. It creates such a beautiful sense of diversity amongst all of us. And on top of that, spending so much time with everyone, going for walks at sunset in the summer is one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, it's great. And with the boarding house, we have a great connection to everyone because as grade 8s, we have our roles and we have a few things that we need to do to make sure this boarding house stays intact. And that means that everyone in the boarding house kind of depends on each other.
And I really love that what we're known for is our spirit and our togetherness. And that's what we're built off of, and that's what makes us such a wonderful community.
Yeah, another bond that I find a lot in the boys' boarding house is that we have outside time and we're right here by all the fields, facilities. We've got cricket, hockey, football, water polo. I myself personally play water polo, hockey and football, and I always like going outside with a few of my mates on a free afternoon to go and just enjoy the time I have because everything is so convenient and it's just right here.
I mean, being a part of Helderberg it feels like such an honor because as you walk down to whatever event you're doing and we sing our signature song Bubbles, feels like it's so unreal and it feels like you're actually a part of a family.
It's such a diverse culture in the boarding house that people from all over come. Like from Germany, Britain, Canada, Switzerland, and many more countries. For so many years, I've kind of seen myself grow throughout this school, throughout this boarding house, and I feel I made the right decision coming to Somerset College, and I think it was the best decision coming to the boarding house in high school, because it's really helped me with academics, sports, socializing. I mean, it gets you to become the person you want to be when you get into high school. Set the goals and achieve them through the boarding house and the school.
So please come and join us. You guys are all welcome.
As boarding staff, we find it a privilege to often wear many hats on any given day. We are counsellors when an ear is necessary, confidants when new dreams and ideas are shared, comedians when some relief is necessary, and sometimes even referees when some much needed and inevitable guidance is also necessary. Of our 120 boarders, approximately 45% are international boarders, which means our houses buzz with different perspectives, views, and personalities. But among the stability that our structure and routine provide our boarders, we never lose sight of the individual within the community. It's important for us that every boarder finds their place and their voice and a sense of belonging. Our differentiated approach ensures that each child's needs are met to the best of our abilities. Over and above the academic excellence we aim to foster, we make provision and time for games nights, youth nights for spiritual exposure, art hours, and many outings off campus. We boast with reliable electricity supply, 24/7 connectivity, frequent laundry services twice a week along with bedding, and it is our privilege to witness remarkable transformations of our boarders during their formative times in their high school career that everyone celebrates along their own journey. So, welcome home.
I'd like to welcome you all to this part of the boarding house. As you enter the door, your life begins here. I'm sitting here in this chair because this is the memory that we have in the boarding house as you get to sit on it on your last day when you're a matric. As a boarding house, we've got a good culture with 120 boys and girls. And over the days that we are here, we play games together. We do boys at 5 o'clock, they meet outside where they get to run around, play a bit of touch rugby. Girls play a bit of 30 seconds, which makes a good camaraderie. And we say that this is our lifestyle, which makes it a home away from home. When you get to board with us, you can personalize your rooms. You will find that each person has got their own comfort. So from different age groups, some get to share. And if at the top of it, if you're the head of house, you get the privilege of having your own single room. When it comes to discipline in boarding, it is dealt with immediate effect. Any matter that is raised, we don't take it for granted. And what we do is that we've got a zero tolerance when it comes to bullying. So your child can feel it safe in our boarding space. As for parents, if you do have any concerns, we encourage you to contact us as soon as something happens, because we are here to listen, we are here to take care of the students and to make sure that their well-being is looked after. The story of being in this boarding house, it is one story that is unique to each and every boarder. We would like them to enjoy themselves as they walk in here, and when they walk out, they will tell their own story within this boarding space. So we say it's a story of hope. If you are coming in this space, you get to enjoy, you get to make friends, and we become one family. It will be a home away from home.
I hope that all the talks and videos have given you a picture of who we are and how we do high school at Somerset College, and how important your child is to us. If you have any questions arising from today's talks and videos, you are welcome to email them to admissions@somcol.co.za. I'm hoping that the question that you have is, how do I apply now for my child to be considered for Somerset College? Please visit our website to find our online application form under the Admissions tab on the home page. Once we are in receipt of the completed application form, all candidates to Somerset College complete our placement assessments in mathematics and English, which allows for optimal placement in classes. There is also a meeting with the head of academics. This can take place virtually or in person, and if you are applying for boarding, this will include the head of our boarding houses. We've come to the end of our online open hour. Thank you once again for taking the time to be with us today. If you like what you've seen and heard and you'd like to book a tour of our beautiful school, please hop onto our website and you'll find the tour booking facility there as well. Our website also has further details about our school, and follow us on social media. There is always something happening. Thank you for your presence today, and hopefully we'll see you at Somerset College soon for a tour.